Alright guys, looks like I'm hunkered down for the night. Here's my UCO micro lantern, candle lantern. I really like that thing. And it's kind of funny, believe it or not, but it puts off quite a bit of heat. It's actually like a little portable heater. Well worth it, and of course I used some paracord and tied up a stick and tied up all my extra lights and car keys and my trekking pole. Here's the inside view. It's pretty good size. I got my pack sitting on top of my there you go, my rain fly, or my pack cover, I'm sorry, my waterproof cover. Just sorry about that steam. It's kind of cold. I got some extra food, some coffee for in the morning, my Sierra sock, and then all my clothes are here. The thing you gotta remember to do during this cold weather is change everything. I changed my underwear, my socks, my shirt. In the wintertime, it's really important because your clothes hold in all that moisture. Even if they feel dry to you, they hold in that moisture. And in the cold of the night, that can cause you some serious problems. So, be safe. Be safe. It's a hobby and it's fun, but don't hurt yourself having fun. So, but anyway, I really am liking this military bag that I've got. It's really cheap, but it's really warm. And then I've got my 32-degree bag with something in it, a leaf. My 32-degree bag right here. I put my water. This is my cooking water and drinking water, so it doesn't freeze, because it's going to get really cold. Well, not really cold, but really cold it's going to get close to -10 with the wind chill. So we're going to keep that in here with us so it doesn't freeze. It's nice and warm now. And yeah. So anyway, I'm going to get all zipped up in this thing because it is a little chilly. And I'm going to get some sleep. So, well, sorry about the fog. It's steam from my breath. It's so anyway. We'll see you in the morning. Night, John boy. All right. Good morning. It is a balmy 3 degrees. It's warmed up to the -2 we woke up to. Doing a video on the shelter I slept in last night. Couldn't really see it. It's just a cheap $10 Walmart camo tarp. I set it up like the DD hammock tarp. These here, I could have corded them back, or I can still cord them back if I wanted. Kind of makes a nice door and a little vestibule too. But as cold as it was last night, I actually used a piece of paracord right there, and I just closed it up like a door on both sides of me. Worked pretty well. A really strong wind picked up last night. I didn't feel any of it at all. It was really nice. Let's go inside here. As you can see, again, my favorite little Walmart pack tarp. It's really nice. My trekking pole that I'm using. Here's a better view of my little nightstand I made last night. I've got some extra candles here for my UCO micro lantern. This little sucker actually warmed the tent up a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. I could still see my breath in it. Here's my Sea to Summit bag that I use. I put all my clothes in there, And usually I use this as a pillow when I change clothes before I go to bed. I put my other clothes in it. I don't have to carry a pillow with me. But what I actually did is I have a moisture wicking jacket that I just brought into my mummy sack with me last night. Rolled it up underneath my head so that way when I went to put it on this morning, it was nice and toasty. There's a better view of my sack. Like I said, it's the military, it's a government issue, intermediate cold weather bag. And then I've got my 32 degree bag, which compresses like no other. So they don't take up a lot of room. I really like the modular sleep system. The military modular sleep system. K-Dog Crazy actually has it. But you know, every time I went to buy it, it was out of inventory. They hadn't had any in yet, so I decided to try this, and I'm really happy that I did, because I got it for a really good price. In fact, I got Steve's as well for a really good price. I couldn't turn it down. Extra stocking cap. I didn't even need it because this bag is so big, and I'm 5'10". This bag is big. I was able to hunker down inside of it, get all the way underneath, zip it all the way up, and I just had a little tiny breathe hole all the way at the top. But I stayed warm all night. I didn't get cold at all. I slept on my Coleman sleeping pad. Like I said, I usually use my Thermarest Pro Light, but it just does not inflate in cold weather that well. And then of course I used my Thermarest Solite, which was really nice, you know, absorbing body heat. Now, I don't know if maybe I should put this on top of that. It didn't really matter either way to me last night because this bag was so warm, but if you guys got some ideas, let me know. I figure in the spring and in the fall, I put this underneath my Pro Light, and it like takes my body heat and it makes my pad warm. But when it comes to really extreme colds, I'm not 100% sure on that. If anybody knows or has some advice, let me know. Here's some plastic. Came in a shipping box at work, and I asked if I could have it. I got a couple rolls of it for Steve and I. Put it underneath our all of our stuff, kind of keep us off the ground. Now, ordinarily, I would have just used some leaves and thrown underneath everything, but this ground is frozen, and those leaves, while they look all nice and dry right now, as soon as they thaw out, they're wet, because they're actually little ice leaves. But so all in all, this tarp setup, I really like it. I've never seen anybody else use the DD setup. I'm sorry, the DD hammock tarp shelter setup with the cheap tarp. This worked really well. Like I said, we woke up this morning at -2, -3 degrees, kind of bounced back and forth there. It's still cold now. You know, it didn't really condensate too much, but then again, it's super cold out. But all in all, I really like the shelter setup. I stayed warm, and yeah, I'm gonna make some breakfast here in a little bit, and I'll get back to you guys. Well, I was gonna make some breakfast, but it's just running too late into the day now, and I've got a little guy I gotta go pick up from school. Kind of shirking on my fatherly duties. Now, anyway, it's warmed up a little bit. It's about 7, but we wanted to give a shout out to Bob, 808 Night. Say hi, Bob. Steve said hi. Anyway, Bob, we really appreciate your videos. Look forward to seeing some more. If you're not a subscriber to Bob's channel, check him out. He likes to bob it up
kind of like that. So anyway, brother, safe travels, and we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching.